just want to ask a quick question, during voting time and stuff like that. Does it really matter when you read about people backing somebody, like last week, Paul Ryan, he endorsed Mitt Romney, or George Bush endorsed Mitt Romney. Does that matter? I mean, does it matter who endorses anybody in today's state? Or the way things have been going, does it really matter? I mean, is that supposed to be like, oh wow, that's great. GW vote, he's endorsing me. I mean, I find it absolutely ridiculous. I was reading where Ryan said he's the only guy, he's the best person for president, to serve as president. And, I found a lot of things comical, and I want to tell you part of a sentence that he said, and there's only one thing that's true about this whole sentence. Only one thing, okay? And I'm just saying, because this is just the way, like I used to sometimes say, when you see a kid act a certain way, and something happens, you're going to look at that kid. I mean, it's, well, he's been acting like that, so we see that our country's been going a certain way. So we can only continue to think that that's the way it's going to go. That's why a lot of the words these guys choose to use really don't make any sense. You could really look at them as just lying comments, because that's what we're used to. But he says he's the only one, Mitt Romney. He has the skills. He has the tenacity. He has the principles. He has the courage. And most of all, he has the integrity to do what it takes to get America back on track. Now, there's one thing positive about that comment. You know what it is? That in this paragraph, they recognized and realized that America is off track. It's the only thing that's positive about that whole comment. They said that he's the only guy who could put America back on track. So we all know America's off the track. But there's none of these guys. We need to rebuild. We need to just clean house. Get everybody out of it. There's a plan. And the plan's not the right thing. Well, let's make sure everybody has, we're working, we get health care, we get Social Security's okay, Medicaid. That plan, forget it. We are just heading towards a disaster. There's nobody in this Republican, Democratic, anybody who's trying to get in there, none of them. I'm not even voting. I've already told you 100 times. I go, if Sarah Palin ran. Now, we've all seen, like in the movie The Game Change, she was, not too bright on some of the, Iran and all these other countries. She loved her family. She loved Alaska. She knew what it was like to see people starving, and she had that heart that looked like she really cared. And, to me, that's the only person that I see with the skills, the principles, the courage. That's a big thing. And the integrity. The only one. No one else really matters. I don't think these people walking around with hundreds of millions of dollars care enough about that guy who's going to fill up his car for $92. It doesn't matter. But I found that whole article a joke, and that's what made me think, where, does it matter who endorses anybody? Like, hey, don't worry, I got your back. Oh, if I go on TV and say, I'm voting for you, everyone else will vote for you. I don't think it matters. I think we're so far screwed up right now. You could put Bozo the Clown in there and have anyone say, yeah, I'm voting for Bozo. I think he's comically the only one who could do the job. Doesn't matter. That's how far screwed up we're going. Boy, we've got some serious problems, and there is not a change in sight. You'll see. You'll see. In 2016, when we're at almost the same position we're in right now, when it comes to putting someone else in the office, you're going to see the same things. Their plans, their ideas, this act, that act, and you're going to see nothing was done since then. And it's not going to get done. You will see. Think about it, folks. Really plan your vote this time. Very careful. Do some research. Look since 2001 what has actually gotten done. Nothing. Have a good day, folks. happy Sunday to you. Today's Palm Sunday. God bless you.